log in, and we're going to make sure that we are all set up here as well. And apparently we are not. Our Wi-Fi in this place is sketchy. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Everything about this is just kind of sketchy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fantastic.
Okay, so here's the thing about today's live episode. We're gonna do a little recap of the end of day one. We did at a restaurant. It was really loud. Nobody could follow along. We're gonna just gonna whip through those. Yesterday we had some technical difficulties that we couldn't do yesterday. So well, we could have, but it would have been like 8:30. So we skipped that. So we're gonna go over what happened the last 2 days and today, and we're gonna share our haul. It's gonna be good stuff. Okay.
Lots of good stuff.
So Chris has got our notes. And if you want to join the conversation, go tickety. If you see Chris looking down, he's trying to follow along and read, because I can't read when I'm doing this because my hands are always in front of my face. So, and we're having a beverage. All right. Oh, and this is, I'm drinking Margaritaville something or other, if you're curious. It tastes like orange juice. It's not very boozy. All right.
One thing I forgot to mention, some of the other shows was a good place if you want to meet designers, or
say designers. Designers.
This got fancy.
Hey.
Or media people is the JW Marriott. Seems to be a lot of good hangout spot there.
Yeah. So if you're at GenCon and you want to like find your favorite, meet up with your favorite, or bump in by accident to your favorite designers or media people, check out the JW Marriott. There's like this. When you go in, there's like a place to your left and a restaurant to your right. No, other way around. There's a restaurant to your left and a place to your right where it's like a bar, and people are like playing games there. It's like, attendees, media people, designers, publishers, everybody's at this place. Well, everybody, they're kind of scattered all around downtown, but that's a good spot if you want to bump into your favorites. And you might not appreciate this, but if you're an Eric Lang fan, if you want to stalk him, that's where you would go. So, okay. Somebody spent way too much. We might be getting there. We might be getting there. I don't know about way too much. I think we're still in. I think we're still in acceptable ranges. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna share a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit. Show a little bit. Talk a little bit. So first thing, we're gonna start off small-ish. Okay. So Pete from Simon scored me these sweet promo cards for Marvel United. Yeah, these guys from Marvel X-Men United, I guess, for Juggernaut, right? Because that's where he's. What are you doing?
I'm trying to
stop poking things.
I'm not seeing comments on this.
So, anyways, could you guys hold on for a second? Chris is driving me bananas with this thing. I understand, Chris. I understand. There you go. I don't know. I'm not sure how to help you. Okay, so we're good. It's in front of us. Anyways, so I got these promo cards. So I got Grey Hulk promo cards. So now we can play with Grey Hulk on Marvel United and Juggernaut, which I'm assuming is for X-Men Marvel United. Because I haven't played X-Men. No, I did. I played the core box, but I can't remember where Juggernaut is. There's characters everywhere in these games. If you haven't played Marvel United, it's awesome. But yeah, so some Juggernaut promo cards. There you go. Got some of those. Those are pretty sweet. And Grey Hulk, I'm excited. I'm assuming there's no Grey Hulk mini, so you would just use your. Well, I guess actually all the minis are like uncolored or painted anyways. So so I got these Grey Hulk mini promos, which are cool, and we'll just put those aside. And now, Chris, you got some news for us?
So we on Thursday there, we because of the restaurant, we didn't quite get to hear what we were saying, but we got to play Lunar Rush demo.
Which one was Lunar Rush? Oh, we didn't really get to play Lunar Rush. We were kind of like rushed through like a quick demo of Lunar Rush. And here's the thing about Lunar Rush. It's from the short demo of Lunar Rush that we got at GenCon, it showed a lot of potential, but I can't really say if you should get it or not based on the short little time we had. Now, if you don't know what Lunar Rush is, it's like a resource management game where you're sending ships to the moon and then from the moon to Earth, and then you're basically shipping materials back and forth, converting them from the raw state to bars, and then you're selling them at market for to get the most out of their value. And then you travel at different speeds. There's like fast, medium, slow, and then I think there's a fourth, but we didn't have enough players, so we didn't play with that fourth one.
It was like double fat.
Yeah, it's like a teleport, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, so it seemed cool, but it was such a short demo. All I could tell you is kind of like the rough concept. I don't know how well it plays, but it played well enough that I felt kind of bummed that I didn't get to play more.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that was Lunar Rush. Now let's share some other news before you give us the next bit. Okay. Another thing we did, actually, this will go with one of the news that we shared the other day, which is we played. Oh, it's right here. Excellent. Now we went to Third World Studios. Their logo is 3WS. And we played Mission Control Critical Orbit. Now, the reason I was looking down at my hand was because I always forget the subtitle, Critical Orbit. I always got Mission Control Critical, wrong answer. Yeah, 2019, yes. That was us. Thanks, Brittany, thanks. So, Mission Control Critical Orbit. So, check it out. When you go, you can go take this demo at GenCon, if you're at GenCon, and you'll get these awesome passes with your pictures printed on them. So they take your pictures and they print it on these stickers and they stick it on here. So these are cool, man. As far as this is probably the fanciest thing I've gotten from a demo, I think, at this GenCon. There's a lot of demos we haven't played. Maybe, somebody's maybe giving out a free horse. Who knows? Everybody goes home with a pony. I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I do know is Mission Control at Third World Studios, I dropped it, gives you these tags. And these are the bomb. I thought these were really a nice little awesome giveaway, a little reminder. And here's what the game's about. So it's kind of reminding me of Captain Sonar, but you know what? I say it because I've seen it from a distance. I hadn't played Captain Sonar. But anyways, I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's like a roll and write, but it's like 4 people sharing information. Nobody can see everybody's information. So there's me, who's there's a name for me, but I'm going to call myself the Cosmonaut. I don't actually, there's a proper name for it. What?
Ethernet.
Just call me Internet?
Ethernet. I think that's
Ethernet.
Ethernet.
Not Ethernet.
I feel like Ethernet.
Anyways, so I was the Ethernet, and basically I rolled dice. I rolled 3 dice, and the object of the game, basically, before I tell you this, there's these valves on this little sheet, and you have to play basically pipe dreams and connect these valves together. And you can win by connecting one valve. Or you can connect, it doesn't matter how many valves you connect. What's important is that there's enough oxygen running through those valves, because there's little oxygen icons. And if you connect 8, then you win. And you get 20 minutes to do this. So you're trying to connect these valves together. And it's like pipe dreams. Now some of these valves, some of these pipes need valves that have broken off. So you need to build valves to fix them. Now here's how it works. There's three things. First, there's the polyomino shapes, which are your Tetris shapes. And there's piles of those of different shapes, and they're letter coded, so L, J, S, Z, other letter, and you place those on your board. And then there's this bag full of valves, but broken bits of valve. So you have to pull them out, match the colors to build a valve. And then there's another part which I forgot what that was called, but it lets you move the valves. I think it unlocks them, because the valves that you have to connect, which is could be one here, one here. If you unlock one of them, then you could move it around. And that helps a lot when you're playing this little pipe dreams game. And the thing is, when you're placing these polyomino shapes, they stick. They don't stick. You can move them around at any time. So, anyways, here's how the game works. Now, there's all the parts. There's 3 parts. And I'm in space, everybody's on Earth, and it's like India, Houston, and Germany, and you're talking to them. And each player has a different white erase board, dry erase board. And they all have different games. Now, I didn't play those. Chris can talk to his, because he played one of them, and then another designer played one of them, and another person played another one. So you roll the dice. So I rolled 3 dice, and I got 4, 2, 6. And then the 3 of them are deciding, I'll take a 4, I'll take a 6. So okay, it's 4 and 6, excellent. Then I take that leftover 2, I do something on my board with that 2, and then they solve these little puzzles, these little mini games on their board, right? And then it's cool. I liked it. I dug it. And it's one player's playing Sudoku type of puzzle. The other one's doing this math chart, which it looked really cool. Another one's playing this letter shaping match game. And once they get something, they're oh, you can get an L shape, or you can get a valve piece, or you can unlock one of the valves, you can get an unlock card. So they're yelling things at me that I can do. So I'm rolling dice, giving them numbers, and I'm trying to give them the numbers, or rolling dice to give them the numbers, and hopefully they can do something with that so they can give me something back. and then every aspect of it, every has like these stars you can get, and then it'll be like, I got a star for India, so that means India gets to do something simple. India might get a star for the astronaut, which is me. It was an astronaut. What did you say? Ethernaut. So so then I get to do something special. So it's cool that there's this, like, we rely on each other and we can help each other with these stars, being like, oh, I got a star for you, Houston, so you can do something special. It's like a wild card action type of thing you can do. And it was cool. And we won. We had 20 minutes and we won with 7 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
We rocked it. We rocked it. I swear India was going to let me down. That was Chris. Chris was playing India. And
but I saved you like on three battles.
He did.
Mine was like a Sudoku type game. A very basic version of Sudoku, so I could do it. It was a good little Sudoku game. The other one was...
It was a 2x2 grid. No, it wasn't. Okay.
Germany, I believe. Germany or Houston. They were... it was kind of like a crossword puzzle, but with numbers, and you had to match numbers to make those patterns, so they would make the J or the T or the S, and that's when they call it.
So that's when people call out and they're like, I need a 6, I need a 4, and you're like, all right, take the 6 and the 4, and I'll get what's left over.
And then the last one was a math one. So you would have a number at the top you had to get to, and then you had to use the numbers that were called out to add up to that number.
So, short, we'll wrap this up. It was a great game. Mission Control. If you're at GenCon, definitely you can go there. Like, you don't have to be media to get this. And they got a cool little setup because they got all the... in the game, you'll get these small boards, but here they got them blown up, so everybody's standing on these whiteboards and drawing it. It was a lot of fun. Now, I'm not a huge real-time game fan, but recently I found a few that I like, and this is one of them. This is definitely one of them. So I would, like, if it was available at the show, which it is not, I think it's going to be, there was a Kickstarter date. I can't remember when I'm not going to make any lies. I'm not going to make up dates, but it's going to be coming, so keep an eye out for it. But if it was available at the show, I tell you, I guaranteed I would pick it up. I had that much fun with it. All right.
You felt there was a lot of roll rights this year?
Yes. Like we even got, hold on, let's segue. Like, we got a flippin' right, which is basically rolling right with no dice, right? And we have a flippin' right for Zombicide. Now, we haven't played this yet. We opened it, and we brought this up on our day one, but this is one of our haul things. And yeah, there was that, and I found there are a lot, but not so much that I'm like, gross. But I think it's like the hot thing to do now, because you can do a roll and write and keep it in a small package and keep costs down to put these games out, right? So it's Chris,
So
stop touching this.
It's not live, so I can't read it. There's no comments there.
Sorry, you're good. You're good. We got comments too.
I know I've missed a couple. I'm like, see the Charm and Dangerous we got.
Oh, here we go, Chris.
Yeah, we got Charm and Dangerous as well.
I got some comments. How about you just use your phone? We'll just go back and forth. You're good. Just swipe it on. You're good. Chris is gonna follow. Okay. So, see, the issue, you know what, here, Chris, I'm gonna help you out. Here,
Yes,
we're gonna
fix it.
Chris, you keep talking.
So yeah, I saw the Charm and Dangerous, and we have that one, and it's actually really cool. Looks really neat. Wanted to get it for my nieces, but they're a little too young for it, unfortunately. So when they get older, they're definitely playing it. It was kind of like all the princesses from Disney are now badasses and kicking some butt and saving the guys this time, and they've all got superpowers. So it's kind of neat. They have to kind of achieve little things to unlock more things and more weapons or more power. So it looked like a lot of fun.
There we go. I think we're almost at something. Keep talking, Chris.
And,
Keep talking. We
yeah.
almost got this.
We haven't played any roll rights yet.
Okay. Here we go.
At this GenCon?
No, well, other than what we just discussed, we haven't played any. Okay, so if you see me touching the screen, just kind of backtracking on some comments here. And let's see, and I think Chris, you can watch. Can somebody just write any comment? Write a comment. Say hi. I just want to see if Chris can see it now on his new setup. What was that? Yeah. What's this here? I was prepared to go all in. I haven't been to GenCon since 2013, so I was ready. Oh yeah. We haven't been here since 2019, so I get you. But here, here's the thing. From one Canadian to other Canadians who might be watching. Okay, it worked, but it's not here.
No, it's not working here.
We had a delay on we're not getting comments on Chris's screen, so he actually, help us out.
So, yeah.
There you go. Boom, Chris.
There we go.
I hooked you up.
There you go. Yeah.
I did the math. Okay, Chris.
I got this now.
So back it up. All right.
Ready.
So yeah, from one Canadian to other Canadians who might be wanting to go to GenCon. originally from Toronto, so I shop at 401 Games. Awesome store. If you're in Toronto, you need to go to 401 Games. The prices at 401 Games are usually like the sticker price, like the number written on it is either equal to the number written on the American sticker or cheaper already. So when you take into account the exchange, it's usually cheap. It's still cheaper in most cases to get it back when you get home. But that said, I like to go out and kind of like support the booths, especially if they're you meet them. They give you little they give you demos. There's people working hard. I like to support the booth and then and get the new hotness. That's always exciting, right? I'm always ready to pay a little extra to get things early, so that's cool. I don't know where I got to that. Oh, that was the whole all-in comment. All right, Chris, catch me up. Where are we?
Actually, we were doing pretty good. They had their own little conversation going. The questions were getting answered among themselves, so it was actually working out well. We got some new stuff coming in.
Oh, and we were talking about Charmed and Dangerous. I had to buy this because of this box. Look at this. This is pimp. Like, I like this box. It was shiny. I walked past the booth. I didn't even know it was Third World Studios because we know the peeps work in the booth. And walked by and was like, those are shiny. And I look up and I was like, it's you. It's Katya. Hey, how's it going? And they're like, oh, Mike's here. I was like, I didn't even know what booth I was at, but the flair on this caught my attention. So now this is, you guys discussed this, right? It's like a dungeon crawl with cards and you flip cards.
Ask how it was played.
Yeah, so you can get they'll walk you through this, and it looks really cool, and it's affordable, and you can get even a better collector's edition than this. Like, you can get a basic version, you can get the glittery version. I don't know why you wouldn't get the glittery version. And then there's a part where you can get like posters and t-shirts. Like, there's a huge collector's thing, and that's at the Third World Studios booth. That's where you can play your Mission Control. So you can play Mission Control and pick up Charmed and Dangerous.
So wait, what do you think it's better, to buy at GenCons or like conventions like this, or to order online?
Here's the thing. Now, the only thing I order online is Kickstarters. That's because it's the only way we can get them. And sometimes, if there's like a sale, if I get an email from like Board Game Bliss or whatever, and they're like 60% off, marked down from $70 to $20, then I'll buy it. But if it's a case of like the price being pretty much the same, then I'd rather go to like the brick and mortar store and support your friendly local game store. So I'd rather do that. But I also am price conscious, and there are some stores that at least in Canada, there'll be like price discrepancies. Are like, we charge $40 for this game, we charge $75 for the exact same game. So I don't like that, because that kind of turns some people off who want to get into board games, and they're like, wow, board games are really expensive. And yeah, they can get expensive, but don't accept the first thing at face value. And sometimes on Amazon, not a great deal. Sometimes you get things on Amazon that are like super expensive, and then shipping to Canada is a pain. But like, you get
shipping Canada, would be a whole.
But you can get like a $20 game, and sometimes on Amazon you see it's like $60. I was like, no, just go to, like, they have that at Walmart, like, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, do not buy it there. So I prefer your friendly local game stores over online, unless it's a huge sale. Then who can pass up a sale? Okay.
Have you played Tile Tum?
What?
Tile Tum.
Tile Tum?
Tile Tum? Am I saying it right? Tile?
No, I don't know what Chris is talking about. But no, I haven't played Tile Tum. I actually don't know what that is.
I'm hearing that they're enjoying it. They're saying it's amazing.
I'm putting it on the list. Chris, make a note. Tile Tum. We're gonna try that tomorrow. All right. So now let's go to something else. Now, here's the thing. Next game. Everybody has been talking about Cat in the Box. Now, I know very little about this. I know that it's a trick-taking game. When I say I know what I think I picked up correctly. It's a trick-taking game where the cards are like colorless, but you assign them colors, and there's these cool little boards. Now, this is one of those games where I bought because of word of mouth, right? Like, everybody was going bananas over this. And basically, our games was like, there was like a line of people, and they were just like, they had lots of these because they're small. People were just buying them up and just picking them up. But these are going like hotcakes. So like, I think there's some left. And here's the thing, by the time you get to day 3, a lot of stuff is sold out. So, well, some people wait until like day, last day to get some sales, which is, yeah, and that works sometimes. But other times, the things you want to play are gone. Like, for example, I want to go to 25th Century Game, and I wanted to play, what's it called, Blazin' and And I was like, oh, I want a demo of Blazing. Maybe, you know, pick up a copy. But definitely at least a demo. I went there and I was like, Blazing, how's it doing? You know, I was like, Chad, how's it going? Chad, 21st Century Games, if you're watching, awesome. And I was like, how's Blazing doing? He's like, oh, sold out. I was like, oh damn, I missed out. Well, when can I get a demo? Like, you guys doing demo time? He's like, oh, we sold the demo copy. Okay, so I missed out on that. I missed out on that completely. What's that? I saw We Love Tekkenu. I'm missing the conversation, so.
They're asking if I was just going to ask a couple games. Tekkenu, Brittany's already answered that you guys haven't. And love it.
We love Tekkenu. Tekkenu is the bomb.
The other one is Twilight Indescription.
Indescription?
Inscription.
Oh, what? Twilight Inscription. Oh, I saw that. I walked past. There's the demo booth. We were rushing past, and I saw that, and I didn't know it existed until I walked past it this morning. Today's been like meeting. But I want to play Twilight Inscription. If anybody played it, let me know. Is it worth going for the demo? Because I definitely want to play that. I've always wanted to play Twilight Imperium, but that's a big investment. And I want to make sure we're ready before I pick it up. And it's not going anywhere. And every time it comes out, every edition seems to be better than the last. So I'm okay to wait. But Twilight Inscription, I am very curious and possibly bringing that home if they sell them here, or I don't know if it's just selling here or demos, because I didn't know it existed until I walked past it today. So I'm very excited to try that. And that goes back to I'm assuming it's a rolling right, something with a white. I don't know. That's what it sounded like. That's what it looked like when I was walking by. Okay. Sorry.
There was some things the other day that we mentioned with our restaurant, but it was kind of noisy. So we might want to mention them but we can't talk about them. So I don't know if you want to mention them. We can't talk about them.
I know one thing we can talk about. Oathsworn. Now, we mentioned at the restaurant. We got a demo of Oathsworn, and you can go get a demo at their booth. I forget the booth number right now, but it's a fun little demo. You do one round, 4 people. You can take on the giant rat creature, and I crushed it. If you missed that, if it was too loud at the restaurant, when I said it, I crushed it. Chris dropped the ball so hard.
It was bad.
So hard. Rolled a little dice, a bunch of blanks. And
you
know what a cool thing about Oathsworn is you can roll as many dice as you want. Now, if you don't know, Oathsworn's a big campaign, story-driven thing. It's great. And the minis are just ginormous. It's like a tree, a house, a giant rat. It's crazy. Anyways, but you can roll as many dice as you want. But the thing is, if you get 2 blanks, the whole roll is garbage. So I rolled. Chris rolled 4 dice and rolled 3 blanks or whatever. It was it was a disaster.
I was trying to play the odds and it did not work at all.
Well, and everybody got knocked out. Everybody got knocked out except for Mark, who lived with 1 life left. Because Chris dropped the ball.
He actually did die.
No. It was a mistake on Chris's part. He dropped the ball. Everybody died. It was terrible. Mark got pushed back a bit, stumbled, but he came back, And I rolled 10 dice or whatever. I rolled a whole bunch of dice. I rolled 2 blanks on all those, but I got to re-roll. And I re-rolled that, and I got a 1. So then I destroyed that rat. That roll was legit. I did it. Whatever you say, those favors or not, I crushed that rat. But I'm looking forward to Oathsworn.
We're told we got to go check out this booth. Everyone's got to go check out this one. Maybe you could say it better than me.
Quad Heroes, is that what you're pointing at?
Yes, Quad Heroes booth. Going to help out some Canadian friends and give Ryan some buzz for his upcoming Kickstarter.
All right. We will check it out. It's so big. There's booths I've never even seen. We were walking out today and it was oh, here's whatever booth. And I had no idea. I saw Vassal today. I haven't seen the Dice Tower booth. Never walked past it once. I was I swear we did all the aisles. We were leaving and I was what aisle is this? What portal did we go? We're in Narnia all of a sudden. I don't know how we got to this destination. And then I see Vassal and you can't miss him because the guy's 8 feet tall. He's a big guy, right? And but yeah, it was there was a whole aisle I missed. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, let's go to some stuff before we go more questions. Come on.
Yes.
So now I'm gonna show you this bunch of stuff in quick succession because it's all kind of connected. Now here's one of the things. One of my top things on my list that I wanted to get at GenCon, and I missed out, was Unmatched Deadpool. Now I love Unmatched. Chris does not because he's balls. He
I tend to really not do well in that. I'm really bad.
He's terrible. So I wanted Deadpool. So I went there and I was Deadpool Unmatched, I want it. And they're I think the story was something they don't have the license to reprint it anymore or something. So if you want it, you got to go to like Barnes and Noble that's got like just tons in stock. Then you can get it. There's no Barnes and Noble in Canada, so maybe tomorrow, because the show ends early, we can try to find a Barnes and Noble. I don't even know what Barnes and Noble is. I know it's a store, and I know there's board games in it, because I only hear about it through the board game community. I don't know if they sell pillowcases. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what they do. Do they make muffins? Is it a bookstore? I don't know what Barnes and Noble is. But I'm going to Google it. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to drive there. Because I never looked it up in Canada, because we don't have one, so I was like, it doesn't matter to me. It's just a tease, and I don't need it. Anyways, so I went there anyways. And I was like, all right, okay, I can't get Deadpool. I'll take the new Jurassic Park Unmatched, please. With the and I was like, oh, I got this. Where's it?
It is a bookstore chain.
Oh wait,
I was right because yesterday I was guessing. I was like, I think has books in it.
I'm pretty sure I just guessed that.
No, I guess that yesterday that's where you got it from.
Yeah. What? Anyways, so I wanted the new Jurassic Park with it's the blonde-haired woman and the T-Rex, and I forgot what her name was, and then Dr. Malcolm, but I got the mini version of him because he's just normally a token, but you get the mini of like sexy Malcolm, and it was worth it. So I don't want, because if you play Unmatched, the minions, the sidekicks, are all like just cardboard tokens. I can't get this out of this box. It's fail unboxing, and I want it.
Got this.
Under the tooth.
Was this painful to watch?
There you go. So, still not out. So, you can get this. Like, I don't know how clear you can see it, but look at Sexy Malcolm. Yeah. So, you get Sexy Malcolm as a mini, and I love that. It was so awesome. I've had my 4K camera, you could see that. So, we got him. That was great. And I was like, great, I'll take the game. Sold out. I'm sorry, we don't got any. We sold them out at Origins, and apparently we couldn't print them fast enough to get them to GenCon. So, Deadpool, no. New Jurassic Park, no. But what they did have, boom, I got the old Jurassic Park, which it's okay. I always wanted it. I like the Unmatched stuff. Boom, got it. Then, this is where we're going to go quick succession. Got me some Hell's Kitchen Unmatched. Huge comic book fan, especially Marvel. Had to have it. Looking forward to playing that. I think I'll like Unmatched. I like Unmatched already. I think I'll like it more once Marvel characters. And then I got
Marvel characters.
Redemption Row. I'm trying to talk quickly, Chris. Don't mind me. So, Redemption Row. More Marvel characters. You got, looks like the kind of like you got Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Luke Cage, and who do we got? Is that it? It's just those three. Just those three. Okay. And who was the other pack? It was Bullseye, Elektra, and Daredevil were in that one. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then picked up this one, which is like another. I think it's just like a new core box. And I don't know who these people are. I think you got the Monkey Kings. I don't know who these are. I don't know who that is. Oh, Sung Wukong. I don't know who that is. I can't pronounce these names. Bloody Mary's in one of them. That's the only one I can pronounce. So, no, it's Achilles, Bloody Marys, and I don't know who the other ones are. But
I have the same issue trying to read. I'm going to read the next comment after this one.
I kind of want to play Bloody Mary, and so that was it. So I just gobbled up all the Unmatched stuff that I wanted. All right, Chris.
So, is there lookout games with the new? This is where I get funny. The next use.
What is it? Use game called
Ottawa.
I don't know.
You guys just tested my English. Just making words.
Here's the thing. We're missing a lot of booths because of we're just running around like boom, 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 whatever we can do, like, and trying to get to these meetings. And here's the thing. I actually think there are benefits to coming to GenCon as media, for sure. But I think you can enjoy GenCon more as just a visitor. Because there's so many demos to play. And even they're not that hard. There's so many going on. If you can't get on one, just go to the other. And they usually run like 20 minutes, so you just wait. And then you'll get it. Chris, let's talk about, you know what, before I forget, today, you know what was a great demo? Which happened back there? I don't know, lighting just got better, actually. So, Share GenCon, here's a demo I think you should do. We did this today. Go to Portal Games and play Gutenberg.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it was great. It's interesting. Yeah, like I don't know how to explain this. You got this little tile, and there's 5 moves you can do on it. And everybody bids secretly how much they want to do those moves. And then you lift your things, and you're like, okay, I bid 3 on taking ink. or one on getting blueprints or whatever it is. And then we go around the table, and whoever bid the most on that action gets to do it first. And then you keep going. Oh, Uwe Rosenberg. You're not Hero Gamers, apparently. Was that Uwe? I got a glare. I'm seeing a glare from the side. Oh, it's Uwe's game. Sorry, Uwe. I know Uwe Rosenberg. I can see the comments when they're in front of me better than the ones on the screen because they're from the side. I like Uwe. Actually, I think I did a video once where I had like a cutout Uwe Rosenberg come and talk and said something. So, where was I? So yeah. So you bid on these actions, and you still do the actions in order of this list, but the order in which the people around the table take them is depending on what you bid. Now, the player who goes first always wins ties. The player who goes last always loses ties. But the player who goes last gets more cubes to bid with. And then when the turn switches around, like when first player switches hands, cubes switch hands. So then the new last player has got more cubes to work with, but they lose all ties. And basically, the game is like a printing press. So you're going to take these letters, and you want to try to collect the correct letters. You want to then spruce it up with a little bit of extra color in your ink, and you basically give yourself these little missions, these little goals to achieve. And when you do, you score based on how complex it was to do. And the best part is, if you can check out my Instagram, there's these gears, and the gears are awesome. The gears have this little function, and I think at the end of each round, these gears turn, and they unlock new abilities. But if you get more gears, they link. So you just spin them, and they all spin, and then that affects what all of them offer you, which is cool. It's cool, man. So
that's what hooked us as soon as we said that was.
We're hoping to do a review for it, but based on my first play, I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna dig it. All right, questions. What do you got? Or comments?
That was it. It was the concept. They were agreeing with the when you're running the boosts and being exhibitors that it is hard to get around. It's very exhausting. But it's still a blast. Still a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Okay, what are we missing from our notes?
So there's the Gutenberg, Everybody Lies Kickstarter update changes.
Oh, there's a new Everybody Lies. There's like some new Everybody Lies stuff. Like if you've seen it's funny. If you haven't seen our Detective Everybody Lies preview video, you should. It's hilarious. We got a special guest star. If you skip to the end, you can just see them and just. But our intro is great. If anything, go to that video, watch the intro, watch the outro, and it's worth it just for that. So, anyways, Everybody Lies has got some new stuff. So I talked to Ignacy at Portal Games, and there's some new missions and new stories that are going to come out. So it's just to expand on that whole Batman Detective Everybody Lies thing, and so that's going to come out on Kickstarter. We're going to have a video for that sometime in the future. So that's very, very exciting. If you like Batman Detective Everybody Lies, which I get that. Like that's one of the few games that I could go all the way through. Like you could go through those because there's like 4 or 5 like missions in the main one, and it's achievable. It's not like going through like Gloomhaven and you're like, I'm never gonna finish this. It's 300 hours. No, this is like achievable. Like, you can do that on like a weekend. So it's cool that there's more stories coming out, right? And it just fits into the same gameplay. So the gameplay is not going to change, but this is going to add whole new stories, new characters, new events, which is neat. So if you like the detective games, keep an eye out for that. All right.
And War Games is absolutely correct with what they're saying. With you get the demos at the tables. They are very quick, so you just kind of get a brief run through of how to play the game. But there is a whole other hall where you can play games all day long.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of a game that we played the whole way through. Harrow County. Now, Harrow County is Jay Cormier, who you might know him from Mind Management. He worked with Sen on that. Great designer, and he's putting out Harrow County, and it's based on a comic book license. Which is, if you're a comic book fan, I think it's Dark Horse puts it out. Read Harrow County. It's creepy as shit. But it's so well written, and the artwork is amazing. It's like illustrated mixed and colored with like watercolor. So good. So he's making a game based on that license. And I think he's doing a decent job on conveying like the world into a board game state. And it's like basically this
asymmetric
thing where everybody has different powers. Like there's different factions or clans, whatever you want to call them. They have different abilities. So, but you're usually playing the good guys and the bad guys, and the good guys are trying to save the people. The bad guys are trying to like destroy the town, etc. And then there's this third thing where this witch can come by, and Hester, and she can come in there, and she basically goes. She hates everybody. So it's neat. Harrow County.
It really builds on too, because the base set's 2 people, and then you can add a third person where it adds a whole other.
Yeah, there's a few characters you can like. Cammy, she hates everybody. The witch, she hates everybody.
6, like it just keeps building on.
Not people, chapters.
No, chapters.
Yeah, so the chapters get more complex and they add more and more stuff. So by the time you get to chapter 3, you've got all the mechanics, and then they introduce new characters and new abilities, which is kind of cool.
Do you remember what we played before that?
Hold on, whoa. Do you remember how I kicked your ass in Harrow County? We played over that part. So good. And he had the designer helping him. He's basically had the designer hand feeding him.
The designer did say right off the bat.
Chris sucks.
After, says right off the
he
bat,
said that's the first thing he said. He said, "I don't know you, but I think you suck." Have a seat.
He said he noticed that with that game, there is a bit of a telltale that if one person goes one way, the other person, the good goes one way and the bad goes the other. If they don't collide towards each other, it's very hard for the bad guy, who with me, to win. It's much easier for the good guy to win if they choose different paths.
First, let me say this. So as a good guy, I had to go save the people. So I beelined it to the people. And Chris, who's the bad guy, who's supposed to apparently fight the good guys, stop the good guys,
I was supposed to burn down
the other direction.
I was burning buildings.
He was just like, I'm gonna go sneak over here and hang out by myself. That's why he lost.
I wanted to burn buildings. I want to burn some stuff.
He's burning barns that nobody's living in. He wasn't doing anything. Anyways, so Harrow County, it's coming out October 4th on Kickstarter. Definitely worth a look. I'm very interested in it.
So we did not demo War of the Ring.
No.
Card game.
No. But okay, so all these games are telling us notes. We're gonna take notes and try to get them in tomorrow. But tomorrow's tough. We still got meetings in the day. Show ends at 1. So we're gonna try to get as much as we can. Okay, we got another haul. Boom! Terracotta Army. Now, I don't know how this plays at all, but I love that box. Huh? And I love the theme. Terracotta Army. I was like, I'm so excited. So I got this. And I can't tell you anything else about it, but I'm hoping to get a demo of this tomorrow too. So that's what the back looks like if you want to see. It's kind of glary because still got the plastic on. But yeah, Terracotta Army looks awesome. All right. Let's fly through something else. Another game. Here it comes. Now, I mentioned this quickly in an Instagram post. Spartacus. Boom. Was out of print. It's back. They just brought it back with new art. So they don't have a license for the show because the show is not a thing anymore. So they kept the exact same gameplay and just changed the art. I've heard so much things about it, but it was like out of print forever. Here it is. It's back. You can get it at GenCon. This is from Gale Force 9. Oh, and Terracotta Army was from Board and Dice. All right, Chris. Anything else?
Do you remember what we played between those 2 games?
Between what 2 games?
Masturbator.
Masturbator, not to be confused with Masturbator. We played Masturbator, another game Chris was terrible at.
No.
You're terrible.
No,
you were terrible. It's like tell a story, make a person tell the story. Chris is like I don't know.
Okay, the first round was bad. I'll give you that. First round was bad. Because they showed us how to play, and the first Rob did a fantastic job on his story. I come up and I was like,
I'm gonna tell you how Masturbator works. Basically, it's from Happiness and Cyanide, or Cyanide and Happiness. Which order does that go in? Cyanide and Happiness?
Yes.
The guys who do like
yes, Cyanide and Happiness.
Joking Hazard and Trial by Trolley. So they got a new one, Masturbator. So basically, one person picks out these 3 cards, and they have like it's a certain type of person they're looking for, right? So they're like, I'm looking for somebody that can cook for me. I'm looking for somebody to help me survive in the woods. I'm looking for somebody that blah. And then we have these bunch of bodies and heads, and it'll be like truck driver, penguin, or whatever. And you build them, and you have to kind of sell your story. Kind of like Trial by Trolley, anyway, where you're trying to convince the person to give you the points. So that's the deal. You do that, and we all had to give a little story, and we all had a story except for Chris. And Chris is like, I got a cat lady.
Yeah, it was bad.
I got a cat lady. And I was like, okay, all right, next. So that's
but after that, I was fine. And then I was doing good. After that,
all right.
stories are
So that's much. You know, I find the trouble with those games, like I think they're fun to play, but I think it's kind of weird when you give one person the power to assign the points, because if you don't want somebody to win, it's hard to like. It's like, well, It's like if I'm in first place, if I got 5 points, and then you're tied with me for 5 points, and everybody's got like 3 and 2. Part of me is like, I don't care how funny you are, I'm gonna give it to 3 and 2 because I have that winner mentality. So it's harder for me to be honest. So that's why I don't play a lot of those games, but I do have fun playing them. But the winning condition in that, the competitive nature of me just doesn't work for me.
I guess you could have that person on the sideline, like not actually playing the game, but just being the person that they're trying to be the dater.
Now, since we were tickling on disappointments, we went to it was Silos Games. I forgot what they're called. The guys who did Space Lion. It's in your notes.
Space Lion.
So, Space Lion. We went to go get a demo of Space Lion. They did give us this. Is a little kind of like Pocket Paragon dual deck promo. I don't know what this is. But anyways, we got this. But that's not what we went there for. We went for a demo of Space Lion.
Hi guys.
And the prototype wasn't there. So that was kind of poo. So it's like, because we have meetings, we schedule things, we don't go meet other people because these things are scheduled. So we got there, and the fact that it just wasn't there, like the prototype was just not there. I didn't. It's not cool. Like I'm probably never gonna book another like demo with them again, because it was like it's just not. I don't think that's cool. Like if I told somebody I was gonna be there, then I would be there with the demo.
And it was weird because it sounded like
waited. There was a few people.
It's somewhere else, like at the hall or some other spot, and they were using it there. So why don't we could just have a meeting there? Could have everything set there.
Okay, go. Well, I got a big piece of news here. Big little secret thing upcoming.
Terracotta Army must have been popular because it's sold out.
Yeah, it's sold out. It's sold out. So I'm happy I got mine when the stack was low. You gotta go if you see a low stack of a game you want, just be like, is that all you got? Just lean it. It's like, guys, is this all you got? If they say yes, just pick it up. Don't wait for Sunday and be like, I'm getting it for half price. No, you're not getting it at all. If you want it, get it.
Where we went today, everything was like sold out.
Oh yeah,
the one that looked like the IKEA.
Yeah. The guys that behind the Moonrakers. Moonrakers is all sold out, and they've got like 6. It looks like they got almost nothing. Like they're selling out. They're doing great.
Yeah.
Because they're just selling out of everything. So that's fantastic. Now, any comments before we go into the big news? We got some big news here.
Yeah, just Terracotta. Looks like some people did pick it up though.
Okay.
So yeah, they got to pick it up and they were happy.
We got something new from Board and Dice. Right? It's big. It's coming to Kickstarter. Big news. Here we go. Ready? Now, it's called Power Core Call of Cthulhu. Look at this. Now, Board and Dice do awesome games. I love Board and Dice stuff. So, Power Core Call of Cthulhu. Now, what I've gathered from this, I didn't get to play it yet, but I did watch some fine gentlemen play a demo of it. Like, I watched them for about 5 minutes. And what I'm getting from this, especially from this logo, because this whole Power Core thing, this logo doesn't match anything that's happening here. My guess, this is kind of like one of those games where it's like, it's Cthulhu now, and then it might be Power Core Batman, Power Core Care Bears. I don't know, like that's what I'm imagining it's going to be. And then I'm assuming, and I don't know, I have no, this is just total speculation. I got this, I watched some guys play a demo, and nobody told me anything. Complete speculation. If I'm right, goody. But if I'm just guessing, I can't get in trouble if I'm right. I don't know. Anyways, so that's because when I see something like this where this doesn't match this, I'm assuming they're trying to separate it and being like, this is the system and this is the license for this system. So I'm assuming, I don't know what licenses they're going to get, but I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. And so you're going to get, because it's popular, you got like, Funko, you got Unmatched, and they're doing all that stuff. And, looks like we got some spam in the chat. Welcome, spammers. Nothing we can do about that. So, that is very exciting. And then, I don't know what this is, but everybody's talking about it, so I picked up Scout. Okay? So, I wonder if we can block that from here. Can we do it? No, we have no control over that. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Hide user. Yeah. Boom. There you go. So, Scout. Everybody's talking about it. That didn't work at all. Anyways, so Scout is I don't know what this is, but it's a tiny little game, and everybody was talking about it. I've seen this thing, and it's got a spiel thing, like so it's spiel approved. I've seen this artwork. Anyways, Brittany says you can do something about it. Okay. I don't know how to do it. Chris,
I want to say you just did it because I don't see any more now. So
great.
We'll see if it comes back. I'll try some stuff.
And
nothing's happening.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Any last minute questions? And we're gonna do a speed run through the last bit of stuff we got. Okay, first of all, couldn't play a demo of Raw, but I got some pins. Boom, pin of Raw. Done. Next. If you're a Canadian coming to GenCon, for your American friends, bring them coffee crisps. They love it. They don't have them here, so that's what I do. Got tons of these. Whatever. Swedish berries apparently are a thing they don't have here yet. Now, next thing, Xavier. Brittany, if you're watching, hide Xavier's eyes. I got a present for Xavier. Boom! Look at this. Right? I drink. What's it say? I can't remember it backwards. I drink and I gnaw things. Sorry, I was trying to read that backwards. It's weird. It's like a mirror reflection. So I got that for Xavier. And then for funsies, I got some undies for funsies. What do you think? Got some underwear? Huh? Whip this out. Looks like. Here you go. And this is from Hairbrains. Now, every time we come to GenCon Origins, we go to Hairbrains, and I always just pick up a bunch of their fun underwear. Now, they're super comfy. Now, the first time we bought them, we just bought them because they look ridiculous. But now we just keep buying them because they're comfy. Now, if you go to buy them, get the cotton ones. The cotton ones are comfy. They have these other ones that are like this nylon material. Not as comfy. You kind of slip around in them. But we got this. Oh, what does this say? I didn't even read this. Well, it says, welcome to the party, and then yippee-ki-yay. There you go. Another pair.
That's and good. Saying that's what must have promoted all the spam was your underwear coming out.
And then we got Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, and on the back, I can't make out what these say. But it says, Rodimus was here. So, and what I find weird is that the female underwear, Brittany, this is for you, are all menstrual jokes. So I don't get it. This is the Tragic Carpet Ride, and it's got Jasmine on there. So, and then we also got this one is not child appropriate, so I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna flash it. You guys can just, if you have children, hide their eyes. Ready? Okay. Now, just so you know, I didn't pick these because I thought these were the best, funniest ones. Is we have all the other ones. So, and I picked the ones that were cotton. That's all that was left. And then last, I actually never even read this one, but I said, give me the Ninja Turtles one. Secretions of the Ooze. That's terrible. And then we got the Ninja Turtles. So, I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing.
It was a pretty good holiday.
Yeah. Oh, and we met this guy. So we met Jesse. He gave us a duck.
Guacalope.
Okay. And I think that's it. I think we covered everything.
And he said he likes me more than
Shut up. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited to try this out. And I'm excited for everything I got here. This is really cool. And
Britt can play all the Unmatched you want.
Yeah. Who was this? Oh, he left us at, what was it? I missed it. Winter disappeared.
Oh, he left us a duck at our booth too.
Oh, yeah, he gave us the duck at the bar. All right, so that was it. That was it. Thanks for joining us. I know we lost some people because this one went long, but we did try to cram in 3 days in one. Tomorrow will be a short video because it ends at 1. And to wrap up things we missed, that it's not a big deal. What is a big deal? What isn't a big deal? There's some big news, huge news coming from Arcane Wonders. We had a demo. We can't talk about it. So let that go. Next, Tabaru. The guys at Tabaru, you could go there and play Bad Karmas.
That's fine.
Now, Bad Karmas is great. What's coming? So many good things coming. These are all like, it's like early music. So I can't say anything. I want to. But very excited. Nothing I could play yet, but just the possibilities. Ooh, so much good news from there. So much good stuff from there. And that was it. I think that was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, that was it. That was all of it. So join us again. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. We'll answer pretty much anything. And this is your last chance. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. And so yeah, join us tomorrow, right here.
The closing ceremony.
It's going to be sooner. It's not going to be 7 since everything's in Z1. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Love having you here. Love having the chats. And that is all. We are out to play some board games and drink some more margaritas. And here's the part where I fumble on the turning this off because it's never smooth. It's never smooth.